Hey, this is Dave with the Shepherd School, and today I'm going to talk about shot timers. Alright, got this great Pact III Club timer from Brownells. I've been a customer of Brownells for about 10 years now. On my earlier post about Curio and Relics licenses, I told you that if you got a Curio and Relics dealer license, you can get dealer discounts at Brownells, and you can get a lot of good discounts on reloading supplies, shooting supplies, training supplies. And today I want to talk about shot timers. You know, we know that ammunition's hard to get, it's starting to get expensive, and so we really need, as frugal people, to make all our bullets that we fire in training count, okay? And you know, I can tell you that I'm the smartest guy in the world, but until I'm tested, you know, it's kind of hard. It's just my opinion, right? You know, I could run fast until I get in a competition and I'm running with other people. A shot timer lets you know exactly how you're doing as it relates to speed. Maybe how quick you can draw, how quick you can react, how fast you can reload, those sorts of things. Because we can look at the target and see how well we're shooting, but if we take, you know, 30 minutes for one shot, that's not really going to help us if we're working toward combat effectiveness, right? And on the other hand, if we get a shot timer and we don't put it as part of our training program, and we're just working on speed, and we can't hit the broadside of a barn, that doesn't do it any for us either. So what I like to recommend is you get it about 7 yards, you put up a pie plate, like a 9-inch pie plate or maybe a sheet of typing paper, because that's good center mass vital area, and you shoot as fast as you can consistently so you get all your hits inside that paper plate or inside that piece of paper. If you're shooting so fast, you're shooting so randomly that you're outside the paper, you need to slow down. If you're shooting a nice tight, you know, clover leaf group, then it's time, that's a good indicator that you speed up, right? So if you get a shot timer and you use it for training, don't let that dictate how you operate, that you're running just how fast can I go, because, you know, Wild Bill Hickok and them, you know, they were fast, but they had to hit what they were aiming at too, right? So what I love about this thing is that it's so simple to use. It's only got 4 buttons. It's got a go button, which turns it on, and it also starts the countdown climber. It's got a review button, so you can go back and see how you shot on the screen here, and then it's got backwards and forward buttons that allow you to look at your splits. So basically what you do, you press this go button, and then it times down, right? And you can set that to time down 5 seconds, 2 seconds, whatever. So it times down, and then when it gets to 0, it beeps. Then this microphone actually tries to pick up the sounds of you shooting, and then it will put a little number here, you know, first shot, second shot, third shot, fourth shot, till you're done shooting. You hit review, you go back, you can look at total time, and then you can use the arrow keys to see, you know, it took you 1 second for the first shot, you fired again at your second shot at 2 seconds, you know, third shot at 3 seconds. That lets you know that you're shooting around every second, right, or every half second or every quarter second, whatever. So this thing's pretty useful, and we'll do a close-up and let you actually look at this. But right now, why don't we actually just shoot some bullets, okay? Okay, so what we're going to do is, got my pistol here, got a target downrange. I pressed the green button, turn this on. I'm going to press it again. It's going to count down. When it beeps, I'm going to draw and fire 2 shots. Then I'm going to come over and sort of show you what it looks like, all right, on the screen. Ready? All right. Unfortunately, my picture was kind of shaky, and I didn't notice it till I got back home. So I had to take this picture, and I had to reshoot to get some times. Okay, so what you're looking at is a picture of my shot timer, and I just kind of threw some shots out there. Let's look at what we can see. So this is a picture of your timer display. At the upper left, you see the total of shots fired in the string. You can see that I fired 5 rounds. The 41.16 is the total time measured to 100th of a second. It's also the time that I fired that last shot. Okay? At the bottom left, under the first shot, you see 0.82. That's the delay between the beep and my first shot. On the other side, you see 39.43, and that's the split, which means the time between the 4th and the 5th shot. Using the review button, you can cycle back and forth to show you when every shot was fired and the splits between them. As you look at this display, you can see that the delay between the 4th and 5th shot was almost 40 seconds, leaving me with a little over 1 second to fire the first 4 shots. Since you can also see that it took 0.8 of a second to fire the first shot, the second, third, and fourth shots were fired extremely fast. You can correctly deduce from this that I was just trying to make noise and was not firing very consistently or very accurately. Since you can use the review button and the arrow keys to cycle through the shots, you see your splits and you can get an exact picture of what happened. In my opinion as a firearm instructor, I think that a shot timer is a vital piece of training gear that when used to evaluate your shooting and to identify your trends, progress, and training plateaus, it can make you a better shooter. It can definitely make your time at the range more effective. And since these cost about $125 at Brownells, this is a piece of equipment that can definitely make your training dollars more effective and can make you a better shooter. Alright, so I appreciate it. I hope that maybe you'll consider getting one of these shot timers. I'll put in the article, I'll put a link to the PDF where you can actually get the instructions and see exactly how simple this piece of gear is. So until next time, you can always catch us online, www.tngun.com.